Hey everyone, I'm rather incoherent. And originally, at this point in time, I was going to give a proper opening to the video about what sort of gear I was bringing on the mission. We're not really going to be going on the mission. I'll cut back to past me now and cut out the bits that are related to me trying to play the mission. But yeah, we have some problems that I'll get into in a little bit. But before I get back into this, let's briefly recap what's changed with mods, because I took a week-long break from this while I was sorting out some mod stuff. First of all, I updated my own enemy mods. There's not any very major changes to it. Just this morning, Newtown Enemy Pack received an update, so I incorporated all of that. But mostly I was trying to change it to make sure exact matches were working accordingly and nothing was breaking. That shouldn't be a problem anymore. Anytime we're exact match moving now, it should actually go through, because I've copied everything to Notepad++, or from Notepad++ as opposed to the mod editor, because apparently the mod manager will copy-paste things incorrectly sometime and break exact matching. Now, in terms of the weird sitrep issues we were having, my initial thought is it probably involves multiple sitreps somehow. I don't know why anything would be messing with this. And binary searching said that wasn't the case. What it also told me was even crazier than that. I have removed Grim Horizon Fix from my mod setup. Grim Horizon Fix changes some of the dark events to be more in line with how you'd expect permanent dark events to work. And that's just a theoretically good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. It should, by all accounts, be nothing but good. However, for some reason, Grim Horizon Fix is actually the reason that updating my force level changes infiltration missions. With Grim Horizon Fix uninstalled, when I update my force level, a mission is no longer changed as an infiltration mission. I've got no idea what the interaction is there, why that could ever be the case, but my binary search instead of revealing what was causing the biotroop issues, instead revealed that turning off that mod caused my force level to stop changing with console commands. So I removed that, as well as the Grim Horizon Fix text fix, because, well, it's not fixing anything, I'm not running the original mod. I've updated my own stuff, and also I have removed multiple sitreps. It wasn't the issue, but as I'm having issues related to it and it's weirding me out, I've decided I don't really care too much about what that mod does, and I just don't want to run the risk of it being involved in any way. So you might notice in this mission that as I run around at double speed with unlimited actions, there are no enemies here. And you might notice this isn't what my spark usually looks like, because I've been binary searching the current mission. It makes 3 in a row, because nothing is here. Like, it's straight up empty at all force levels. The thing is, I've basically binary searched down to just core mods. It's got a better missions, it's got a better advent, those are needed just to test the mission type that we're on. I've got the Covert Infiltration stuff and the Proficiency class stuff and their prerequisites, and that's pretty much all these 40 mods are. There's nothing else here, like, at all. As far as I know, there are no console commands to regenerate a mission. I can change its force level, but I don't know of any way for me to change the actual mission parameters. By which I mean the mission type, which is coming from a better missions. Because at this point, I realized that Bug Hunt was one of the missions I was having troubles with. This is a better missions mission that isn't working. And if I'm having a lot of trouble with a modded sitrep specifically, and this is a mod that seems to be doing nothing but adding broken sitreps, I have no reason to want it. And I don't know that it's the mod's fault. I've got no idea what's causing this. But I do know that there's no enemies in this mission, and that's a problem, and I have to figure out what we're doing about it. Now, technically this doesn't matter, but I've narrowed down a different bug. You'll notice my dark event counter is gone, and there's a resistance orders button on top of the chosen activity button that's been moved to the middle of the screen, where the dark event counter should be. I'm not quite sure how this ended up happening, but when I disable Dark Event Fix and Dark Event Text Fix, this happens. Now, the only bug that's causing is that changing my force level will affect infiltrated missions. As far as I can tell, it's having no other ill effects. And it shouldn't even be having that effect. So I guess I'll just be leaving that on because I literally can't turn it off and have the game continue to work. I might have been on the wrong scene for the last couple of clips, but the point is that things are bad and not quite working. And I think I'm, like, not actually in a place where I would enjoy playing XCOM at the minute. Because I was thinking, I've done all the work I need to, it's time to just go play the next mission. It never occurred to me I might start the next mission after working on mods for like 4 hours yesterday and 2 hours today. And then the current mission would just be completely empty, even binary search down to like nothing but Proficiency pack, Covert Infiltration, and the required mods to launch the mission. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start like another week long of not having XCOM. If anyone's here just for XCOM, I'm very sorry. I'm gonna play the strategy layer up until the next mission, but I'm just like so frustrated with the modding problems I've been encountering constantly that I cannot bring myself to play right now. And I do need to make a video saying, hey, I'm gonna go on hiatus for a little bit with XCOM because I'm enjoying playing other things a lot, and every time I start XCOM, it's some bullshit that feels like a lot of work, and then at the end of it, I start the next video and the same problems repeat themselves with slight variations. I solve nothing. And if I sound salty and frustrated, I'm sorry. I'm sure it's not very fun to listen to me whinge and whine. But yes, I'm not feeling great about XCOM at the moment. Let's get the strategy layer done, though. We're going to have to skip that mission. I know of no way to regenerate a mission, which means that the dark event is supposed to cancel that I've already done a mission for, I think. Is this delay or cancel? Yeah, I've already done the delay mission for this, but I just can't counter it because the mission literally won't generate. And if you're wondering, this is a mission type where, whoops. This mission type, which you can no longer see anymore, this is the one where you have to go kill a robot, and it's a search and destroy mission, and the robot's not there. Nobody's there. So I literally can't even walk in and win the mission. It doesn't have an objective that I'm capable of completing. So I would take this with like a single soldier if I could, but I literally cannot do that mission. So even though I've invested resources into canceling that, our supplies are going to be cut by 50% for the rest of the game, and there's nothing we can do about it. Which is slightly frustrating, but oh well. Let's continue making contact here and see what happens. We have cleared out a room. I don't remember what I was doing, but the infirmary sounds like a great idea. I have insufficient power. I mean, that's not entirely true. We're going to take this person, wherever they are, whatever they're doing, it doesn't matter. You're doing this now. And we're going to start the infirmary here immediately. Now, we can put a gremlin on the infirmary, and the other gremlin straight over to digging out this. Simple enough. If I wanted to, I could stop manning the proving grounds and dig for this. I assume we're currently building relevant stuff, otherwise I wouldn't be manning this. I guess you can't get to it by clicking on it. I don't know why I thought you could. It made sense in my head. Experimental heavy cannons are about to finish. Very nice. But for now, we continue scanning. And this gives us not just shrapnel shells, but heat shells, high explosive shells, and the munitions mount that gives you all three of them. And it also unlocks an improved tech for us to use later to make those shells even better. Let's go see what we're doing next. It may well be the improvement tech. Well, if I had supplies to burn, it wouldn't be a bad call. Unfortunately, I don't. Getting incendiary grenades actually sounds pretty solid, but I'd have to spend supplies making them after the first one, right? I think I'm gonna start going through ammo types. The incendiary grenades to cancel out, or counter rather, Frost Legion wouldn't be bad, but I don't feel like I have the money to make more than one right now, so it's not that great. We're just gonna keep on scanning after starting those ammo types. There's a new assault mission. Not that one. God, no, not that one. This is a recovery mission. It's well-rehearsed, updated firewalls. We're going to delay dark event, head in dark events. Good, the team's already here. I'll use the same team when I come back next time. And this is where we'll be stopping now, but I want to quickly start that mission and see if it actually has enemies in it. Oh my god, there are enemies on the mission? Holy shit. It's incredible. There are like multiple pods and enemies in both of them? What? No way. Thank God. I wish I had a better solution than shrugging my shoulders and giving up and cutting multiple sit reps and more sit reps because they're related tangentially to the problem, and then cutting better missions because it appears to be generating completely broken missions irrelevant to anything I do, like with binary search down to like the minimum number of mods required for my game to not crash, and mods that are way more important to me. Proficiency pack and Covert Infiltration, it's still generating empty missions. But yeah, I really don't have any solution. The problem I'm having with that empty mission is baffling to me. The problems I'm having with Bug Hunter from the same DLC, or the same mod rather, which speaks highly to how well I think the mod is made, except for my issues with it where it just doesn't work at all. And I don't think multiple sit reps or more sit reps are even related to the problems I'm experiencing. But at this point, I love this game and I haven't played it for a week, and I'm probably not going to play it for a week because I'm so frustrated with modding. I'm just cutting those because if I start this game next week to record and this shit happens again, I'm going to stop the series. I'm so on tilt with having to troubleshoot this constantly. I'm fine with updating my mod and fixing my own bugs. I'm fine with fixing issues. But when every single mission is like, oh, that's a game-breaking bug where the mission doesn't work, back to back for 3 missions, it's so infuriating. Anyways, I'm not gonna roll the credits for this one, because I don't think anyone wants their mod associated with this video. This isn't a good, happy video that you want to be credited for. I'd rather Incoherent. I'm sorry this episode is shit. I hope you'll continue watching the series anyway. Dear Lord, am I on tilt about all this modding stuff. And hopefully, I'll still see you in the next one.